At 25, Leo felt like he was on top of the world, or at least on the fast track to it. He was a junior analyst at a high-pressure firm, his phone was always buzzing, and his calendar was a mosaic of meetings, gym sessions, and shallow socializing. His father, Arthur, was the opposite. Retired, slow-moving, and perpetually holding a book or looking out the window, Arthur belonged to a slower era. "Come for dinner this weekend, Leo?" his father would ask on Sundays. "Too busy, Dad. Big report due." "Next time, I promise," Leo would reply, barely looking up from his laptop. Next time was Leo's mantra. He genuinely meant to go. He just thought there would be an infinite supply of next times. He thought his father would always be there, sitting in that old leather armchair, waiting for a conversation that Leo always deemed less important than his career. When Leo turned 25, he brought a fancy bottle of wine to his father's house. He spent 20 minutes on his phone in the kitchen, apologized briefly, and left before the cake was served, saying he had an early meeting. 2 weeks later, the call came. A stroke, sudden, silent. Sitting in the hospital room, watching the steady green lines of the monitor, Leo felt the weight of his 25 years crushing him. He looked at his father's hands, rough, hard-working hands that had built things, including Leo's childhood. He realized he couldn't remember the last time he had held those hands. He looked around the room and realized he didn't actually know what his father had been reading lately, what his fears were, or what he did to fill the silence of his lonely days. Leo had been so focused on building a future that he had forgotten to exist in the present with the person who mattered most. The promotion Leo got a month later felt hollow. Every time his phone buzzed, a spike of anxiety hit him, remembering that it could have been his father. He was 25, successful by all outward measures, but in the silence of his apartment, he was a child who had run too fast and realized, too late, that he had left his father behind. The lesson, the story of a 25-year-old's regret often mirrors this narrative, the realization that time spent on career or social pursuits cannot replace the irreplaceable moments with a parent. Fathers, often quiet in their devotion, provide unconditional support that is frequently only recognized once it is gone. The regret stems from prioritizing the temporary over the permanent.